Hello Gemini, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love reading focused on the second half of May from the 16th all the way through the 31st. General reading as always, guys, so please keep that in mind throughout this reading and take from it what makes sense for you personally. So I'll be using my Silhouettes deck and I'll be using the Twin Flame Journey Oracle. This is by Mystic Moon for the first half of your reading. If it resonates with you, which of course I hope it does, or at least bits and parts of it, there will be a preview of the extended reading towards the end of this video, so definitely stick around for that if you'd like. And if you would like to watch the whole extended reading, that is available on my Patreon page, and that link is down below in the description box. All right, Gemini, so let's get into it. Second half of the month, what is it that you need to know? We are starting off with dance like no one is watching. Some of you guys might also really enjoy dancing. That could be something that you're very gifted in, you know, but that for me is a very empowered message for some of you. And it's coming through letting you know that sometimes outside influences, everybody's opinion, at the end of the day, none of that matters. What matters is what you think, what you feel, the direction that you want to take your life. So let's go ahead and grab some additional messages here. Take this one if it makes sense. This one says mystery man. And sometimes this can be an indication of a masculine who got themselves mixed up in a third-party situation. So divine feminine, you know, this might be something that you're able to relate to. It does say, you don't have to tell him about me. We can just keep having fun together. I don't need to meet your family, your friends. It's our little secret. Come on over. So take that, again, as I've mentioned, only if it makes sense for you, because that's not everybody's story where there could have been infidelity, okay? We do have intensity. I can no longer ignore this magnetic pull between us. And what I'm kind of getting from these cards here, Gemini, is especially for my divine feminines tuning in, there could have been, as I've mentioned, a love triangle, a third-party situation where you and this person very attracted towards each other. And as it says, that intensity of the attraction was so strong that maybe lines were crossed and it ended up creating a situation where there was infidelity and cheating in a partnership. All right, so we do have this card coming forward as well. Genius, make wise choices. We also have break free, take control and get out now. All right, so some of you might be able to relate to this progression of cards where you got yourself mixed up in a challenging situation like a love triangle. And it's now telling you, moving forward from this experience, more than likely it's a thing of the past. If you have broken free from it, if it's something that no longer exists, maybe there's a reason why it continues to kind of linger in my Gemini readings. It does pop up. And you're just getting to a place in your life where you are being given the opportunity to make better choices when it comes to people that you talk to, people that you connect with on a romantic level, because you've already experienced drama of this nature more than likely. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify with some tarot. I'll be pulling from my Tanielu tarot deck here. All right, let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini. We do have the Six of Wands, which is victory, which is success. Look at the next card, guys. This is your own energy, the Lover's card. So it really does come down to the choices that you make. And it's interesting how we've got this card coming through, you know, and it absolutely says it, make wise choices. So maybe if this is your story, you got yourself involved in drama where there was a third party. It's the only way that it's coming through here, guys. There was a third party situation. Somebody could have been married. It could have even been a situation where you were both already in relationships and lines were crossed. We do have a mystery man here. For some of you, this could be a mystery woman. Take it how it makes sense, gender-wise, you know. The Lover's card can sometimes represent a third-party situation. It can represent a lover that somebody has, even though they are already in another relationship, you know? And so this chemistry, the magnetic pull, the intensity that we see here, some of you guys were very attracted to this person. They were just as attracted to you. However, by this situation being a thing of the past, hopefully it's a thing of the past. For some of you guys, maybe this is currently going on. So this plays a crucial role in this message, in that you are meant to take control of your life and make better choices to get you untangled from this type of situation, you know, because you have the capability, as you can see here, to create better changes in your life where you can be successful in love, where you can be successful in every aspect of your life. That includes your career, whatever your goals and dreams are in life, you know, dance like no one is watching. This is you needing to empower yourself at this point in time, Gemini. So if you relate to this and you didn't make the best choices before, this is the opportunity to make different choices where life doesn't have to be drama filled, you know? Look at these cards. We've got the Nine of Cups and we do have the Two of Cups. So absolutely, you know, just because you have gotten yourself mixed up in situations that were challenging, that does not have to be what the future has in store for you. That doesn't have to be the whole story of your life, you know? People make mistakes. It is what it is. And there's the opportunity here for you to still tap into this Nine of Cups energy where, you know, whatever it is that you're focused on, whether it be a person that you're romantically interested in, whether it's a goal or a dream that you want to pursue, you can make it happen, you know? And if it is love that you're focused on, you can have that as well. So if what you're wishing for is true love, you can find it. It just comes with making better and wiser choices. Look at this. We've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. I really love how these cards are coming forward. First of all, financial independence, and we've got success and victory right here. So your career, your money matters, your finances, that's popping up. And that's telling us that you have the capability to be very, very successful there. This represents a new beginning right here with the Ace of Swords, giving you the clarity that's needed to make these wiser choices. You know, sometimes when we get too caught up in a situation like a love triangle, we're very laser focused on that situation and we're not really thinking of the consequences that could go along with it, you know. So this Ace of Swords is here to put you back in a seat of power, Gemini, so that you can make better choices. That's what's presenting itself here. And the Nine of Pentacles, it is a card of independence and being solo. So some of you guys might actually have to break free from a situation if you haven't already, and just spend some time on your own. Don't dive right into the next relationship. You know, just be able to focus on you for a change, you know? Hopefully that makes sense. All right, so let's go ahead and add to this with some messages from the Twin Flame Journey Oracle. Of course, you don't have to identify with a twin flame connection unless, of course, you do. We're just focused more so on the messages here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini for part 1 of your reading. Look at that. See, we've got material world popping up here, guys. So you really have the capability to be very successful in your work environment. Maybe some of you guys are dedicating a lot of your time to work, career, finances. If the love life isn't going well, maybe you're throwing all of your energies into that. In the meantime, we do have mirroring, okay? Sometimes that can be picking up off of a twin flame connection, that mirror soul vibe. You and your person could be on the same page without you even realizing it. We do have observers, so what I get from that is someone's checking the other person out on maybe social media. We do have this person who's looking at their computer here. Maybe this person is keeping tabs on you. Maybe they're thinking about reaching out to you, but it says observer, so this is somebody who's watching you, who's not in a weird way, unless for some of you guys you feel that. I just am picking up that maybe they just want to know. It's like, have you moved on? Are you with someone else at this point? You know, how's life been going for you? So I don't see it in a sinister or creepy way whatsoever, but they're just wondering, you know, how are you doing? Since you guys are more than likely not together, they're keeping tabs on you. This could be something that you relate to as well. You could be keeping tabs on them. Solitude. I feel, you know, that's necessary. Going back to the Nine of Pentacles, which can be a very solo type energy, being independent. Some of you guys need that time, you know, to be able to reflect, to be able to think, you know, where will life take you from here on out? What decisions can you make to improve the quality of your relationships, your connections? I feel this is giving you much needed time to focus on you. Look at this. We do have cycles. So old cycles perhaps need to phase out in order to make way for new cycles. This kind of reminds me of the World card in Tarot. You're meant to be fulfilled and happy in life, and if you're not, maybe you need to rethink your plan of how to tackle what the future has in store for you. Obviously, what is on your mind for some of you guys is coming into union with somebody. So if, for example, Gemini, you're keeping tabs on somebody that you're in separation from and you want to come back into union with this person, you got to be mindful of the decisions that you make, because if, and this is just an example, if you are still pining away for example, somebody who's married or somebody who's in another committed partnership, and that could have resulted in the drama, the third party, then all the more reason for you to make wiser choices. Maybe it would be best for you to just stay away from that type of situation. And this makes sense for me as well. The lessons card, those lessons have to be learned in order for you to make those wiser choices. You want to stay away from stuff like this, you know, where you're being deceptive or somebody's being deceptive towards you, getting you wrapped up in drama, or you're getting yourself wrapped up in drama. So you just got to be mindful of that. All right, so let's grab some tarot. I'll be pulling from my Valentine Connection tarot here. What else for Gemini, please, angels and spirit guides, for the first half of this reading for the second half of May? Yes, look at this. You see, you can find happiness. You can be happy. Radiance and abundance, and I love how it's right next to material world. You can have it all, Gemini. You can have love. You can have fulfillment in your life. You can have a harmonious, happy life. You could have a very abundant, prosperous life. It all comes down to the choices that you make. Look at this, guys. You've got the Hermit, solitude, once again, right? Solitude right here. So this is a part of the advice. In the meantime, maybe just spend time on your own. Really think things through, where you've been, where you are, and ultimately where you want to land in the future. Some of you guys might be dealing with a Leo or a Virgo. We do have the Ace of Pentacles. So once again, abundance is popping up for you. Abundance comes in many forms, guys, not just the material world, you know. Abundance can come in the form of love and blessings. Look at this. We've got the Empress and we have the Emperor. Divine counterparts right here. So again, I feel somebody could have been married with children. That could have been you, or you might have gotten yourself mixed up with somebody who was already married with children. Take that if it makes sense. But this basically represents two people who are either married with children, or you guys are divine counterparts. This could be the direction that you are going to bring you the happiness that you're looking for. Gemini could be a divine counterpart for you, you know? So if you have yet to find a connection like this, Perhaps there are more lessons to learn. There are cycles that continue to phase out of your life that have yet to complete, so just give it a little bit more time. I feel you're meant for so many wonderful things coming in here. I mean, look at these energies. The sun looks great. You've got the Ace of Pentacles representing a fresh new start in love and perhaps a career choice. This represents a solid offer as well. That solid offer could be from either a masculine or a feminine. It could be marriage. It could be commitment. Okay, so I'll leave that there for part 1, guys. If this resonates with you, I'd love to see you over on Patreon. And stick around. You'll be able to see a preview of the extended reading within a few seconds from now. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below as well. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next time. So we're starting off with embrace, showing you care, affection. There's somebody who really enjoys spending time with you intimately, not just necessarily sexually. They love the way you hold them, the way you embrace them, how affectionate you are towards them, and perhaps the way you're receiving this affection from them too. That could be something that you're holding on to and remembering. We do have gifts, giving and receiving. Generosity, maybe this person was very generous towards you, always giving you gifts, showering you with gifts, showing their appreciation. Okay. Let's see what else. What else for Gemini? We do have love note, incoming heart-to-heart conversation. So it does seem here that maybe you'll hear from this person, Gemini. For some of you guys, maybe there's a part of you that wants to communicate with this individual also. Let me grab one more here. We have our song, you speak to me through music, memories. So when they're listening to songs, they think about you. There's something in the lyrics of those songs that really bring up the memories, the nostalgia over times that you guys have shared together. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify with tarot. I'll pull from my Luna Tarot deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini. What else do we need to know for Gemini for this extended reading? So yeah, communication might come. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Capricorn here. We do have the Devil card. I'm not surprised.